William Bonney, Kid Antrim, Billy the Kid, also known by several other names. He is one of the Old West's most captivating legends. In the 1870s and early 1880s, Billy was caught up in the middle of the Lincoln County War in New Mexico. In mid-February 1879, Billy and many others were tired of fighting. So the Kid sent a note to Jesse Evans proposing a parley. Jesse agreed. They would meet at the plaza on February 18th. The groups met, each group keeping cover behind opposite adobe walls. There was tension, of course, and mistrust. And it's amazing, but an agreement was made. And all came out in the open and all began celebrating. Many were roaring drunk by the time Houston Chapman came walking down the cold street. Houston was Mrs. McSween's attorney, and he was hated by Dolan and his crew. Chapman was harassed and ordered at gunpoint to dance. He said he would not, so Jimmy Dolan and Billy Campbell shot and killed him. Now, part of the agreement between the Kids group and the Dolans group was that they would not betray any of the others. To do so now would mean immediate execution of the betrayer. With Chapman laying dead in the street, the drunken crowd went up the street to McCullum's and ordered drinks. Dolan handed a pistol to Edgar Walsh and told him to go put it in Chapman's hand. Walsh said he would not. The Kid, seeing this as an opportunity to get free of the dangers of these scoundrels, said he would put the gun in Chapman's hand. Taking the gun, he left, but he never had any intention of placing the pistol in the murdered man's hand. Then on March 13, 1879, Billy the Kid writes to Governor Wallace for the very first time. To His Excellency the Governor, General Lew Wallace. Dear Sir, I have heard that you will give $1,000 for my body, which as I can understand it means alive as a witness. I know it is as a witness against those that murdered Mr. Chapman. If it was so, as I could appear at court, I could give the desired information, but I have indictments against me for things that happened in the late Lincoln County War, and am afraid to give up because my enemies would kill me. The day Mr. Chapman was murdered, I was in Lincoln, at the request of good citizens, to meet Mr. J. Dolan, to meet his friends, so as to be able to lay aside our arms and go to work. I was present when Mr. Chapman was murdered and know who did it. And if it were not for those indictments, I would have made it clear before now. If it is in your power to annul those indictments, I hope you will do so as to give me a chance to explain. Please send me an answer telling me what you can do. You can send answer by bearer. I have no wish to fight any more. Indeed, I have not raised an arm since your proclamation. As to my character, I refer to any of the citizens, for the majority of them are my friends and have been helping me all they could. I am called Kid Antrim, but Antrim is my stepfather's name. Waiting for an answer, I remain your obedient servant, W. H. Bonney. Governor Lew Wallace sent a reply to Billy. Lincoln, March 15, 1879. W. H. Bonney, come to the house of Squire Wilson, not the lawyer, at 9 o'clock next Monday night, alone. I don't mean his office, but I mean his residence. Follow along the foot of the mountains south of town. Come in on that side and knock on the east door. I have authority to exempt you from prosecution if you will testify to what you say you know. The object of the meeting at Squire Wilson's is to arrange the matter in a way to make your life safe. To do that, the utmost secrecy is to be used. So come along. Don't tell anybody, not a living soul, where you're coming or the object. If you can trust Jesse Evans, you can trust me. Lew Wallace. This started the correspondence between the two and the events that would propel Billy and the Lincoln County War into one of the most legendary and fascinating times in the American West. There are many letters from legendary people from the Old West.